And yes, hey guys, hope you are doing very well today. Today is 2nd of August. So the crypto bull market is just has been started, and then we have lots of amazing news that just this is the phase 1 that we are now in, and also a lot of other altcoin and Bitcoin related news. So let's check our favorite bubble chart that how the crypto market is doing today. And my name is Mike Dankler from CorionX and bringing you the most important crypto news every day with some technical analysis, altcoin news, CorionX related news, DeFi, and NFTs. So let's go to our favorite bubble chart and see what's happening out there. So as you see, most of the altcoins are in green, just few of them correcting, like Atom, Cosmos, Arviv, Near, One, Sushi, Helium, Phantom, Wi-Fi, Avalanche, but all these coins just rallied really high in the days. But now we see coins occasionally pumping. Solana keeps pumping, and now we see Tron and also BitTorrent, STX, Hot, Miota, this is former IOTA, AMP, WeChain, XEC, Audio, ADA, Talcoin, SNX, and yeah, so a lot of others. And if we are rolling back to the next 100, that we see OMI, C98, RIC, Dent, and a lot of other balancer, the Trust Wallet token, and also other arts are pumping. When Joe, Ramp, DAO, and I think Joe is an NFT project, so you should definitely also check out. So let's get back to the top 100 and let's see what the crypto fear and greed index is showing us today about the investor sentiment. So we are in the greed zone. The index was 71 yesterday, but now is at 74. And as you know, we spent almost more than 3 months in the extreme fear zone and now just coming up to the greed zone. So, and as you know, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a good buying opportunity. Yes, and we can agree that that was a really good buying opportunity a few months ago. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. But now we are just 2 weeks in this greed zone for 2 weeks now, and then I think that we will have more time to run and just enjoy this bull market. So let's get into our first news. Let's see what is important from this. I think this is important. This is Michael van den Poppe, analyst from Netherlands. If that happens, we most likely are going into new impulse wave back to 58,000 US dollar at first, and then probably a new all-time high. So he's talking about if Bitcoin will break the 51,000, and we are heading to try to break this 51,000 US dollar level. We see, and also we see that huge battle is going on between bears and bulls, and they are fighting around these 50,000 US dollar levels. And yes, to the extent accumulation is the 40,000 range is significant, and the data suggests that it's unlikely that a significant price drop will ensue, with prices pushing above 50,000 and some notable profit taking covered last week. The market currently sits at the top of the very high on-chain volume node, according to Glassnode. And yes, one net, this indicates that a fairly strong set of high conviction investors remain in the market and is a powerful signal for the bulls, analysts added. So you see that between these ranges, how many Bitcoins investors added and how many they acquired. So the UTXO realized price distribution is showing us, and we see that in this 45 to 50,000 US dollar, not too much volume has been traded, but now it's increasing, and maybe the next level will be that one. So our next piece of news, BTC price returns to 50,000 US dollar as Bitcoin bears lose 450 million US dollar in daily liquidation. So bears were liquidated. So this is how things going on. So Bitcoin swiftly reclaimed 50,000 on Thursday as bears felt maximum pain and lost hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay, Bitcoin sparks a fresh bear bloodbath. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, so now we are trying to break this 51,000 US dollar. Yes. Welcome back to 50,000 BTC, fellow analyst Rec Capital added. Short traders lost out heavily from the upside, with liquidations hitting almost $500 million in the past 24 hours. Let's make this bigger. So you see then this is the yellow is the Bitcoin price, and here are the liquidated shorts that we see on this chart. So that's a huge. Not so boring after all. Price forecasts take account of the anomaly with the popular worst-case scenario series from stock to flow model creator Plan B, calling for a 43,000 minimum monthly close, but that he called it in the last month. So he called August 47,000, September 43, October 63, November 98, and December 135,000 US dollar. So let's see what the market will grant us, but also I think we will be really happy seeing Bitcoin at 63 in October. So this is yes. Yeah, so the next piece of news, analytics firm sentiment points to historic signals on Ethereum, and Solana says Cardano can run higher. Okay, so the sentiment is bullish out there, and this is also on-chain data shows this, and also the social media sentiment. Yes, ETH aggressively throughout the asset's recent recovery from its 3-month low of 177. Ethereum miner balances have absolutely skyrocketed in August, essentially tripping from 81,000 ETH to 243,000 ETH today. The historic reversal is miner coins has reversed from an all-time low in the late July to a virtual 3 years high today. So this is quite important because you see this green is the Ethereum price, and you see that miners holding was at historical low. So that means that miners are selling most of their coins. They don't have too much confidence that the price will go higher. And now, but miners holding is at all-time high, historical high, and these signals that miners are thinking for a long term, and they want to keep their coins and selling later at higher price. Okay, as for Solana sentiment weighted sentiment tracker analyzes the positive and negative commentary surrounding the crypto assets. Solana's run up just keep getting more historics. Crypto traders are discussing the NFT non-fungible token darling at rates most altcoins can only dream of. Weighted sentiment has surpassed 4 deviation above mean, sending crowd positivity and volume to historic levels. So Solana is now at the historic levels. Crowd weighted sentiment is now for standard deviation above its mean, so it's really high, and this is the Solana price, and you see the Solana weighted social sentiment versus Solana price that's going up heavily. Okay, and this is the Solana weighted social sentiment here. Okay, Solana is making up nearly 10% of crypto conversations right now as it blasted off to a new all-time high of $106 as Bitcoin and most other altcoins range volatile, and pumping coins like Solana will continue to intrigue traders looking for action. So this is the Solana new all-time high, and this is the social dominance, and we see that most of 15%, more than 10% going about Solana, and this is also the social volume that's talking about Solana. Okay, what about Cardano? Cardano is back to its pumping ways on a bullish Friday. Social dominance is a great leading indicator for ADA, and the percentage of discussions is at modest 8% compared to a peak 25% last week. It can run higher until the crowd euphoria returns. So this is the price of ADA, and also ADA reached $3 today. And here are the indicators, the social dominance that was 25% last week and dropped to 8%. But nothing wrong with it. So this hype is going around, and it will find Solana, it will find DOT, Kusama, Atom, Avalanche, and Matic, and all other major layer 1, layer 2, and interoperability and DeFi and NFT projects out there. Our next piece of news, bullish. Bitcoin reserves on Coinbase, the lowest since December 2017. So what does that mean? Coinbase Bitcoin balance go down. So this is the Bitcoin balance on Coinbase, hold on the exchange. After a period of moderate BTC inflows following the May sell-off, Coinbase has seen a large outflow of coins. So you see that this is the Bitcoin price back 4 years, and last time balance was 70,000 in December 2017, and now we are at these levels. So most of Coinbase users withdrew their Bitcoins from Coinbase, and they are keeping it for the long term. Potential implications on Bitcoin price. So this is the Bitcoin price, the black, and this blue or purple is the Bitcoin reserves hold on all exchanges, and we see that it's dropping and coming down, and now it's at 2.45 million US dollars. So this is how it will lead to a supply shock, and also we talked a lot about a supply shock that will reach Ethereum, Bitcoin, and almost the major limited supply altcoins. And as there are less and less coins out there to purchase, and the demand wants to purchase, but that they will push the price up. Okay, so let's see our next piece of news. El Salvador's Legislative Assembly of El Salvador approves a 150 million Bitcoin trust. So guys, you know that every citizen in El Salvador will get this Chivo wallet, and they will be airdropped $30 in their wallets, and there will be this 150 million Bitcoin trust supporting this development of crypto infrastructure services across the country, ATMs, kiosks, and everything that people can use Bitcoin, and also they can switch from US dollar to Bitcoin and back and forth. And they are using these funds that they got from the Latin America Development Central American Bank, that they will use this. So, but that was a loan. Okay, so our next piece of news. ADA price hits $3 for the first time as Cardano Ethereum lead crypto Super Bowl cycle. Yes, ADA reached $3. Ethereum joins in serious gains. So yeah, Ethereum just visited 3,800 today. Stars align for a crypto bull run. Yes, definitely. And also, if Bitcoin will break up 51,000, that definitely we will see a Bitcoin bull run. And one of our most important news, this is that Quant, the on-chain analyst firm, explains why Bitcoin bull cycle is only in phase 1. So guys, listen. So now, the question is not if we are a bull or a bear cycle, but why we are just in the phase 1 of this bull cycle. The bull market is not over. Phase 1 has just begun. Okay, CryptoQuant analyst, they're using the pure multiply as the BTC indicator used to tell how healthy miners' revenue is. It's calculated by dividing the mining revenue by the 365-day moving average of the same. So multiplier equals mining revenue USD divided by the yearly moving average revenue. With the help of this metric, it becomes possible to say how much selling pressure miners are facing. When the indicator has high values, miners' revenue is relatively healthy, thus miners aren't compelled to sell, while low values could suggest they are facing considerable selling pressure. Okay, so let's see how we are now. Where are we now? So this is the 2011 and 2013 cycles. Yes, so which is which? Okay, so this is the pure multiplier, the blue one, and this is the bull cycles and all-time highs in 2013, and these are the all-time highs, but you cannot see on the chart because it's not a logarithmic chart, in 2011. And you see when we have some tops that also multiplier is going up, when we see all-time highs that also multipliers topping out, and when we have bear market, the indicator is bottoming out. And let's see what is happening now compared to 2017. So you see that in 2017, pure multiplier bottomed out, then reached all-time high, and also Bitcoin price reached all-time high. Then the bear market just we entered in the bear market, and also here in the phase 3, the pure multiplier bottomed out, and now we are here. That was nothing as special highs at the pure multiplier. So middle of the cycle, and now we are here. So almost we were here, so almost bottomed out as in the previous time, and then we would expect a nice run up from here and then coming down. Okay, so this is if we are examining this multiplier, and this is really important because if miners don't going to sell, then also there will be a supply shock much harder, and the price will go also higher. Yeah, so that's good to know. So definitely you should follow the pure multiplier. Yes. Next piece of news, and yeah, so we talked about ADA. Yeah, so we will check the prices after ending this session. So Dogecoin price analysis. Dogecoin seems ready for a breakout after crossing 0.3 resistance. Okay, Dogecoin price is points higher than the critical demand zone, originating from 0.262 to 0.281. Doge is cutting short a 17-day long descending triangle, then began on August 18th. Sellers are targeting the correct lower than the 20-day moving average. Okay, so we do have this chart. So it seems that Dogecoin broke up from this kind of descending triangle. Okay, yeah, so it's nothing special here, but now, yeah, we might be entering a rising channel here for Dogecoin. Our next piece of news, Ripple XRP looks ready to break out. So XRP is consolidating within a tight price range. A daily candlestick close outside of the 1.17 and 1.10 zone should determine where prices are heading next. So the good news that it broke up. Interestingly, some large whales have been exited the network over the past few days. Okay, so guys, this is an important news. What are these large whales doing? So XRP was in this symmetrical triangle and it's broke up from here. Despite the ambitious outlook that the symmetrical triangle presents, data from behavior analytics platform Sentiment shows that whales have been looking profits. The number of addresses holding more than 10 million XRP has decreased by 1.5% over the past 3 years. Roughly 5 whales have left the network or redistributed their token within such a short period. Okay, so this is the price, the green, and this purple is the holdings of the whales. So few holdings exited XRP. It's a good news or not? We'll see. And our next piece of news is Solana. Let's see what we do have about Solana. Yes, we know that Solana broke $100 level and also broke 120 dollar level. And Solana related mentions across social media networks have skyrocketed. So also we already had that news. The extreme levels of optimism among market participants could point to a correction. So this optimism just signaling some correction. Weighted social sentiment versus Solana price. This is the Solana price, and we see the social sentiment is really high. Solana sits on stable support. Yeah, it's depending on what you consider for stable support. So $100 or $80. Okay. So our next piece of news is surge in activity and token prices show DeFi Summer 2.0 already started. Yes, so DeFi Summer and NFT Summer 2.0, and also this is the chart of the DeFi index. So most of the DeFi coins are in this index, and you see the price almost more than doubled from the lows. And Aave, Synthetic, SushiSwap, all they are included in this index. So Ryan Watkins says, y'all wanted DeFi Summer 2.0. Well, it's here, but at much large scale and multi-chain. First Matic with its 40 million incentive program, the Avalanche with 180 million incentive today, Phantom and Cielo with 100 million and 300 million respectively, Solana and Terra next. On-chain metrics show DeFi is heating up. According to Dune Analytics, the number of new participants coming into the DeFi ecosystem has risen nonstop over the past year, reaching a record 3 million total users as of August 31. But I think that they are just taking consideration Ethereum DeFi users, not total, but there is nothing written about this because PancakeSwap, a DeFi exchange, decentralized exchange on Binance Smart Chain, also marked 2.3 million users in August. Okay, so the steady adoption DEX elevated with data from Dune showing that the weekly DEX volume in August reached levels not seen last May. So we see in May that was really peak levels, and now also August we had huge levels, and we see Banners, Protocol, Kyber. So all these are just Ethereum-based DEXs. So there are no quick swap on Polygon or Binance Smart Chain, PancakeSwap. So so this is not the total DeFi, just Ethereum DeFi. And also we have layer solutions like Matic, Loopring, and also what are the others? Cool. So DeFi is heating up, and definitely with the interoperable that we will see more and more DeFi activity unfolding. Our next piece of news is, so that was the news yesterday from Rob Paul, the macro guru at the ex-Goldman Sachs, and he predicted Ethereum north of 20,000 US dollar, and just he compared the Ethereum chart to the Bitcoin 2017 chart, and he marked that Ethereum will reach 20,000, but you should definitely go and check out the yesterday video about Ethereum bulls back, and you should definitely check out all the Ethereum related videos. Ethereum 2 15,000 and Ethereum what else? Ethereum outperformed Bitcoin, Ethereum to 14,000, Ethereum to rally, Ethereum flips Bitcoin. So check out all the Ethereum related videos, and also please smash like, push the bell, notification, and all. So also he mapped the Bitcoin price versus the Bitcoin in 2013, because he sees this that we were just in a mid bull run, and then the real bull cycle will coming now, and he sees the Bitcoin price between 250,000 to 400,000 US dollar, with an outside chance of $1 million if we get an extended cycle. Also thinks that Bitcoin can reach 1 million US dollar in this cycle. So that's huge. Definitely check out. I really like Rob Paul. Our next piece of news is Twitter rolling out Bitcoin tipping feature, latest code update suggests. So we know that founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, is a Bitcoin pioneer and the one of the biggest and well-hearted Bitcoin supporter, and they are working on to make Bitcoin more decentralized, and also building DeFi on Bitcoin, and also making Bitcoin programmable with smart contract, and also adding Lightning Network on Twitter and allowing Twitter users to tipping other Twitter accounts. So Twitter's latest beta update introduces support for providing content creators with Bitcoin tips using the tip jar feature that Twitter introduced earlier this year. So I think that will be huge, and you will be able to use Lightning Network and tipping Bitcoins to your favorite Twitter accounts. So you should definitely also just come and where is my Twitter account? Yeah, here is my Twitter account. So just follow me on Twitter, and also you can tip me, and also you can just tip and follow Corion platform, and then you will see that we are talking about really useful educational information on Twitter, and also we are using CorionX for that purpose. So our next piece of news, Metamask marks 10 million active users with Metaverse Party. So they have 20 million active users in August, and they are organizing a Metaverse Party on Decentraland. So you should definitely click on this link. And let's see, what is this? Is there any sound? No, there is no sound. So just register here. It will take you here, and you can roll in this event. It will start within maybe 20 minutes. So definitely come to this Metamask party to celebrate that Metamask reached 10 million active users. So that's huge. And also, you know that on Metamask you can use different networks like also Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, and others. And you see that in January, maybe there was just 1 million Metamask users, and now they have almost 11 million. So it more than 11 times increase in user numbers. And also, guys, it's really important that there are some rumors that Metamask doesn't have any token yet, and they will launch a token. and they will distribute amongst their users. So, but we don't know any rules that what they will consider. So I would definitely suggest to you to come here, have your extension on your browser, your Metamask, and then if you are here, then you will have, let's say, it's the best if you have Binance Smart Chain, and then you can deposit Binance Coin, Cake, and other cryptos here, and definitely try out the swap, because I think that users who are swapping a certain amount or above, maybe 50 or maybe 100, but maybe 50 US dollar worth of tokens, then they will be eligible for the swap. So first, I want to show you how to add CorionX token contracts. So you come here on Binance BSC scan, you are typing CorionX. So why not popping up here? Because I already have it. Maybe that's the purpose. Okay, so you are typing CorionX here. It will be popping up, and the real address is 0x1413 and the end 68. So copy this address, come to Metamask, and add token, and paste this token contract, and then yeah, it's already added, but the token symbol will be CorionX, and decimals will be 18, but I already added. So after that, come to swap and choose if you have Binance Coin. I think I have free Cake here, and then let's see, I want to exchange 2.5 Cake to, let's say, CorionX. Okay, guys, let's do this. It's showing that I imported manually this address. Make sure that it's okay. Continue. You can also go with 2 or 3% slippage, doesn't matter. Review swaps. Okay, so you see that I will get this amount of CorionX, and the estimated network fees is 1.5 US dollar, and I have 2 quotes. Maybe I will use this. Below are all quotes gathered from multiple liquidity sources. Yeah, so maybe I will choose this, but then I will receive less CorionX. So it's not good, because this is the real. And okay, so let's go with it. So why I cannot swap? I don't know what's the problem. I have 3 quotes. Okay, choose this. Aggregator, liquidity source. Okay. Select. I don't know why I cannot go to the swap. What do you think? It's really funny. But definitely you should try this. Maybe I will try now BNB, but I don't think that we'll check more, because BNB Cake is traded on several exchanges. Let's see the quotes. Let's choose this. Select. I can swap. So I don't know what was the problem, but let's go back. Maybe those exchange doesn't have direct pair to CorionX. So now, yeah, so that's the problem. So you should come with BNB, but I don't have BNB for this. So definitely you should come with BNB, because on PancakeSwap you can swap from Cake to CorionX directly, but here you cannot. So that is why you should come with BNB in this MetaMask, and you should buy CorionX with your BNB. Okay, so I will choose this and zero slippage. Yeah, it seems to be, this seems to be the best. I will select this. Okay, select swap. View in activity. BNB will be added to your account once this transaction has proceeded. So definitely go through this. If you want to buy CorionX, that you can purchase here, but use BNB, not Cake. Okay, guys, so that's it. And let's go back to the news. So definitely do this because remember, Uniswap, in Uniswap airdrop, everybody who used Uniswap, if you used 10 accounts on Uniswap, that you got 10 times 400 uni tokens, and the highest price, when the uni was at highest price, it worth more than, I think, 15,000 US dollars. So definitely you should go with this Metamask swap. Our next piece of news: Japanese business giants already NFT blockchain development moves. So who is that? Rakuten. Who is Rakuten? Rakuten is the Japanese Amazon. So the same giant e-commerce company in Japan, like Amazon, is Rakuten, and Rakuten is entering in NFTs with Line and CoinCheck, and they will come out with NFTs. So I think that's huge. Also, SoftBank, so the biggest banks will enter with Rakuten in NFTs. So that's huge, guys. So please smash the like, push the bell, and we are going to check the charts. As you see, Solana continue to pumping. Now is at 130. And as we are looking into Ethereum, Ethereum also doing really well, broke up, and then we closed yesterday with this huge daily candle, and now today we have some small correction, but we cannot see any pullback. But this is the channel where Ethereum can go higher, and between these trend lines. So most of our other altcoins are also pumping well. Let's check XRP as we discussed XRP. So XRP broke up from this triangle and now is just facing this horizontal resistance at 1.3. If it will break 1.3, then we might see a nice run up from Ethereum. WeChain continued to pumping, reached this trend line back and also the horizontal resistance. So it will break, then WeChain will pumping from here. And what else? Yeah, Matic is almost doing well. Link is doing well. Kusama rallied really nicely. Just left this trend line. Also, let's check DOT. DOT is doing almost the same. DOT broke this 28 US dollar levels, and now there is not too much resistance to go up from here. And what else do we have? Let's check Bitcoin. So Bitcoin went about 50,000, but now it's correcting a little bit. Tomorrow is Friday. Maybe during the weekend we will see some pullbacks, but Bitcoin definitely should break these 51,000 US dollar levels, and then it can go really wide. Altcoin dominance is falling, so that is why you can make more money with altcoins than with Bitcoin for now. But you definitely take some profit as you earn some, because if Bitcoin will start its rally, then altcoins will suffering. BNB also trying to break, but now consolidating below 500. ADA reached 3 US dollar, but now coming down. ADA is moving in this rising channel, and now we are at the lower trend line of this channel. So we'll see maybe, so as it's touched several times, so maybe it will broke down, but also the launch will come next week or after, so definitely big news will come for Cardano. So guys, please smash the like, push the bell, notification all, and see you tomorrow. And also don't forget to swap CorionX from BNB to CorionX on Metamask. So guys, hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. See you tomorrow. Bye.